Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here is from my water sign collective. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find and to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, we also have the King of Pentacles. You guys could be dealing with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So with this overall energy that's presenting itself to me presently right now is that you guys could be in a lot of air energy right now, or you have it in your chart, but presently you want clarity from someone. Like, you want to understand why things keep fluctuating. You want to know what somebody is doing, especially if they are some sort of a businessman, businesswoman. You want to know some sort of a truth from someone, and I feel like you guys are delegating. You're delegating what's truly going on. I feel like you're trying to communicate with a lot of directiveness, a lot of clarity, a lot of maturity, and I feel like you just want answers from somebody. Now, if you've been thinking that somebody has possibly been juggling you, I'll see in the future in a little bit, but I feel like this excuse me, this is somebody who's kind of if they're a business person, I feel like this is somebody who's trying to give you attention while focusing on their business, okay, or their job, or what they have going on. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody who's successful and they do like to work, or it's like when they're head first in their work, that's the only thing they think about. So communication may fluctuate a little bit between the two of you, and I feel like you just want clarity around this. You know, you want to understand what is really going on. Talk to me, let me know. I feel like this is somebody that's just really focused on their pinnacle right now, and they just may not be giving you the time that I feel you deserve, or the time that you want, because of where their focus is currently. Queen of Swords, Spirit. All right, see the Sun. Yeah, you're unhappy, with a certain dynamic or a situation here. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with. You're unhappy with it. There could also be like a lot of confrontation that's been going on between the two of you. And I feel like you want to cut through the confrontation. Like, you want this person to talk to you, and it's like you're waiting. Or maybe you cut this person out of your life already because you were unhappy. Okay, it's one of the two. But you're not happy about something right now. Or this person stopped making you happy because of, the back and forth. I feel like there was back and forth, up and down, not knowing what's what. I feel like you want to know what's what. Okay, so you did. You cut somebody out. You cut somebody out. If they were juggling you, you walked away from it. You emotionally walked away from it. Yeah. You emotionally walked away from it. This was something that turned into... It may have started out really good, but then it ended up being something that was just causing a lot of unhappiness, conflict in your life here. And with that Eight of Cups, I feel like you're not trying to give someone any more chances. And if they come back towards you again, I feel like you're going to be very clear with your communication. But you are moving away from the emotions of this situation. It's like ending a cycle, not wanting to battle, not wanting to be, on the back burner, whether this person has work or not. It's just like express that, express what's happening. But I do see you walking away. I feel like you're angry with someone. Yeah, because this is somebody who's just focused on their work. You're angry with someone, and you felt breadcrumb by them with that Page of Pentacles. It's like they were keeping you around, but they weren't putting in the true effort and work to make a connection, go the distance. The Truth with the Moon here. Cancer, Pisces, you could be dealing with one, or I'm talking to you specifically. This is someone who's just focused on their work, and you felt like things just weren't working out. Yeah. So I feel like you guys cut this person out. You're closing this cycle. You're not willing to go back and forth anymore. Even if you have tried, I feel like you did try, but you're not willing to do it any longer. No strings, see? That breadcrumbing energy. I feel like you cut this person out because, again, it was too many things to weigh out, and you weren't receiving the clarity. So you possibly found the clarity, got to the bottom of it, cut this person out because you recognize that they're more so focused on work, or they were juggling you. They don't necessarily want strings attached, or they don't want a long-term commitment. Karmic ties. So they could still be tied to a karmic, still working with a karmic in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, but I feel like they missed out on the divine feminine. Yeah, you're ending this. They definitely had somebody else, and it's too late now. You're ending this. You don't want to be in the middle of anybody's karmic ties or karmic issues. And you're not going to allow somebody to just use you for sex. Shocking. Yeah, you found something out, and it could have been very shocking to you, which made you upset, which made you unhappy. I still feel like you want some truth from this person, but you're not going to go towards them and like, again, continuously ask. Like I feel like you asked already. And it's like if this person comes back towards you, you'll talk to them about like what transpired. But you do see like this is something that's just not working with curse here. This is somebody who focuses, like, yes, they focus on their work and their business, but they create karmic ties with people because they're stringing people along and they're using them, they're using them for their own benefit. Let me see if I can get some more here. Ooh, goodness gracious. So we have trapped. Somebody's trapped, stuck, tied down, captive in something. Somebody's still lusting over you. They know that they were non-committal and they only wanted your sexual energy. And again, they do want to return. They want to make amends with you because they're at their breaking point. They're having a final straw, but they still are connected. It's like they create these karmic ties with energies, and then they are very dismissive and they focus more. So I feel like this is somebody who, because they are very stable, because they do have abundance, because they do possibly work a good job, they feel as if, oh, I can get anybody I want, but they create karmic ties with people. And some people are okay with the the tie that they have, or, the situation, the dynamic where it's just nothing but sex and they don't care for committed energy. They don't care for this person to commit to them because of, again, what they have. If they have money. Some people are just like, well, I'm just having sex anyway because this person will give me some money. I feel like you guys are on the complete opposite. You don't want that type of connection, which is why you showing up in that Queen of Swords energy. You don't want that type of connection. I don't blame you. That's too much. Yeah, look, the devil came out. Spirit said, yes, it is. It's too toxic. And they are karmically tied. And we have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So this could also be somebody that's married. This could be somebody that's married and is still doing this outside of their marriage. That's why they hold back. Yup, that's why they hold back. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't have love to give. This is a hopeless situation. They're non-committal. Even if they are married in a connection relationship, they're non-committal in their relationship. They create karmic ties. I feel it's because of what they have. They can be very lucrative in what they do, but the devil showing up here is like spirit just agreeing with me of what I just said. Nothing but karma. That's karmic. This is karmic. It's toxic. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. If they come back to make amends, it's not for the right reasons. It's not going to be because they want to commit to you. They're non-committal. Could be dealing with the Taurus strongly here too. I saw it with that, what was it? The Hierophant. Yeah. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Aquarius. Could be a Leo. They're just non-committal. So wash your hands of this if you have. I feel like you tried your best with this person, but they're not going to give you what you want. They're not going to give you what you want. And separation blockages. It's too many blockages. It's exhausting to deal with. It's just too much, This person wants you sexually, though. But anything else outside of that, they don't want. They just want to come in and go back out and do what they want to do. Could be dealing with the Capricorn as well. All right. So that is all I have for you, my water sign collective. And again, I hope this helps you guys out in some way. Have a good one, guys.